Happy Hump Day, you guys. Welcome to the Big Messy Bun, episode 24. We've been hanging out together now for 24 episodes. I think this is the second time with my hair down. So I have my hair down today. And earlier today, I was hanging out with my boyfriend, and he said, my messy fun hair instead of messy bun. And I'm like, it is fun hair. And today I decided to let it out. Just let it fly. And it's a good feeling. If you're a person like me who does wear a bun a lot or braids a lot, wearing your hair loose just feels so freaking free. With my occupation, however, having my hair loose like this gets in the way. So today was a day off, and so I'm like, I'm gonna wear my hair down today. So happy hump day. I hope you guys are having a great week. I have to share with you, it took me a lot to get in the mindset to record today. I wanted to record the last 2 days, and I sat in front and I was having trouble figuring out what is this block. And it is, I live in Manitoba, Canada. And right now, our province is under so much stress and sadness and displacement with horrible, horrible forest fires that are taking place. And I was having trouble coming here with good energy and have fun when the world is really hurting. And then I thought to myself, you know what, Katey, maybe this can be something that could help anyone right now that's working in the fires, that are related to or know anything about, that are affected by it. Right? It might be something to lift you. And I thought, Katey, use your voice for a lift of good. Don't feel bad that you're doing this. I remember years ago, many times this has happened in my career of wellness, where I'm teaching a fitness class, and I've taught a lot of classes, and there's been a lot of things in my life that haven't been absolutely perfect. And then there's also times when there's been, say, deaths in my family or loved ones, people I know, or people that our group knew, members of our group, and tragedies. And when I go to teach, I would say to the group, this is wellness. This is good for you to have a moment to breathe, to continue on your health journey. And I look at fitness as wellness. And I also look at this podcast. My hope when I came out here and what I did today to prep, I went back and listened to episode 1. Yep, I listened to episode 1. And I said to you, I would be bringing energy and fun and education, all of that in one little package. I said it right there. And I was like, Katey, hold true to this. You can do this. If anyone can, you can. And so today I want to keep it light. I want to keep it airy. I want to give you some tips that I do to help get through a funky time. And so I hope that this hits you, and I hope that it can give you a little breath somewhere in there in this time. And maybe you're listening in, I don't know, Idaho, and you've never even heard of Manitoba, and you're like, why is she going on about the fires? Well, it's what's happening where I live. Now, just last week, I was visiting out west, and I was visiting with my boys, and I was with my boyfriend. Yes, we traveled out west together, and I'm going to share a little bit about that. But the highlight, okay, so one of the highlights was Katey, your coach, was working out in the gym. And I'm working out, doing some weights before taking, excuse me, a Zumba class with my friend Renee. And I'm just working out, doing my thing. And of course, I had my hair up in a big bun. And this lady, Jennifer, I only learned her name after. She's like, are you the big messy bun lady? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, You're my first rando, like first person that like recognized me from the show. And I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. And so I had a moment with her and I asked her name. And so, Jennifer, you made my day. I then went home and told the boyfriend and my kids, they were like, really? Like all of a sudden, my kids were like, oh, maybe she does have a serious little gig here. Damn rights I do. And I'm having so much fun with this podcast. And that's what I said. Like I said to the kids, like, I'm not famous. I'm just doing this because my heart and soul need to do this. And so when I was feeling choked the last couple of days, I was trying to figure out, where do I want to go with this? I have actually notes in front of me. I have my rock in front of me because I wanted to touch on this. I wanted to touch on this. And right now I'm just letting it flow. I didn't even plan this part. I am just letting it roll as it's coming out. And so for today, though, I do want to keep it light. I want to keep it energized. I want to give you maybe a little nugget or two that you can take today and take into your week ahead. Maybe you are going through a really challenging time, and maybe you're just having the time of your life and everything's grand. This will add to it. But if you are in the struggles right now, number one thing, if you can peel away some time to fill your cup, please do so. It is so hard to pour from an empty cup. And so if you are in the middle of any situation in your life where you are the caregiver, you are the source of, you're the leader, you're the one that's taking care of an organization or a family or a group or what have you. Maybe you're a school principal. Maybe you've got lots going on. Maybe you've got so many people coming at you. Listen, you've got to peel away 15 minutes, 30 minutes, some time to just go, sit, be alone, do what fills your cup. Do you like to sing? Do you love listening to music? I love listening to music. And so that's what I would do when I was going through a really tough time. I would listen to music. I love movement. Sometimes it's dancing. Sometimes it's walking. Lots of times it's lifting. You know that's my jam. I love lifting. But I love lifting, and I think what it is, it gets me away from my reality. So when I'm lifting, all of a sudden I'm counting reps, I'm counting things, I'm counting, whatever, I'm doing a timer, I'm doing whatever. I don't think about anything when I'm lifting. I just focus on the lift. And so when I'm teaching, I often say, we're going to lift our weights and lift our spirits. We do it together. We do it in unison. And so if you're currently in a situation where you can start, I would love to have you join our classes this month. This would be such a great time to focus on that. Get your body moving. And if it doesn't work for you to join a class right now, get out, take a walk, lift some things, do something. And maybe you're like, Katey, I just don't even like exercise. Well, get out for a walk. Your body will love it. The endorphins you get from a walk, a workout, a run, whatever you want to call your form of movement, is going to help your brain during all times of your life, but especially if you are being challenged right now by a crisis. And do it. Just do it. It is not selfish to take care of yourself. If you're a busy mama and you're out there listening to me right now and you're like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Listen, make the time. Your children can wait. And you know what? Stick them in front of a cartoon or whatever. I used to have to put Casper in front of the hockey highlights. That child would not sit and watch a cartoon. He would not play a video game. The only thing he would do is watch the TSN sports report the next day after. And yep, I would sit him in his high chair and he would watch sports while I worked out or while I had a bath or a shower or whatever. Like, do the things that you need to do. And no matter what stage you're in. Right now, I don't have little kids. I'm not in that stage of life, right? I'm very much past that. And so it's kind of cute right now as we're talking. My DOG, I don't want to say the name or her name because she's sleeping right now right by my feet. But if I say her name, she's going to get, crazy. But that's my main responsibility right now. And you guys, my career, my job, my humans, they're my responsibility, but my day-to-day is way less busy than it used to be. And so I'm going to share with you what I did back then when it was busy, when I felt like I had no room to breathe, and the things that I would do. So another thing that I loved doing is, and I still do this, I just finished actually preparing my lunches for the next few days. When I'm prepared, when I have food ready, that is another form of self-care. And I know you're like, Katey, really? That's self-care? Yeah, taking time to food prep for yourself during this crisis or whatever you're in. Maybe you're not in a crisis. Maybe it's normal life. Something I told myself this month. Oh, it is my birthday month, you guys. June is my month. It is my birthday month. And I told myself this month, I made myself a promise to get my vegetables back on track. You guys, I do eat quite a few vegetables, but I love it when I do vegetables in every meal and one snack. So every meal and one snack a day, vegetables and other things like some protein. But I was slacking. I was like just really slacking in the breakfast and probably even in my lunches some days. So I am making sure to get my veggies back on, and I am so excited for that. I know it sounds so small, right? But it's like, it's gonna feel so good. That's a gift I'm giving myself this month. I wanna feel good. So plan your days out if you can. If you can, plan your outfit for the next day. Last week, I hope you took my advice and cleaned out your closet and got rid of shit that you no longer like, feel, fit in, or whatever. If it doesn't work for you, ditch it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Find stuff that works. I added recently to my get up, whatever you want to call it, this beautiful little necklace, and I am so stoked. I've just become an ambassador with this company. And so this company it's from a place called DBL Designs, and she is the funnest, most energetic, like dreamer, believer, doer human. And she is coming on the Big Messy Fun podcast. And I believe we are going to do a giveaway, which I am so pumped about. But this is a little heart, and it's dual-sided. So I have pink on one side and yellow on the other. And I love it. The detail in this, you guys, amazing. So I will add links in the show notes how you can order, and you can use my link and save a little money, and just check it out. She's got such a great message. You guys are going to love her. And so she will be on in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun month, you guys. But I added this, and when I put it on, her messaging is about dreaming and believing and living well and going for your dream, going for you and living for you, living full, living yourself. And she has a great slogan right now, something like about wearing the shorts, like let the cellulite fly, like who gives a shit? And that's like, we've got one roundabout at this thing called life. And so we don't want to sit back and like be worried about this or be worried about that. Just let that shit go and wear what you want to wear. And at the same time, get rid of what's not working for you. So I hope you listened to last week's episode. If you haven't, go back and listen. But I added this dainty little necklace, and I love it. I love the length I ordered because it sits right on my collarbone, which I love my collarbone, probably because I'm small here. This is more an area on my body that I like. And so yeah, it sits perfectly right there. So anyways, she will be on in a couple of weeks. And if you want more on that, let me know. Back to you and your morning routine. So having things ready to go is a part. Now, something that I do and I've done for, well, probably since before I had kids, But really, once I started having kids, I made sure I did this. I took 15 minutes to fill my brain first. Yep, 15 minutes to fill my brain first. Before looking at social media, before even my kids would get up, I would listen to 15 minutes either on, yes, I listened to DVDs or CDs. I know, right? I would read books or I would watch YouTube videos. And now I use podcasts. So take 15 minutes to listen to The Big Messy Bun and listen to some of them on repeat. If there's some that just get you going, save those for those days that you need that extra nudge. I have so many saved podcasts that I go listen to when I need to be fired up, when I need a certain something in my ear, I'll go listen to it. So do that. So feel, do the things that help you feel better. Maybe it's blasting some music just now, just before coming here, because I was really struggling, you guys, with the messaging today. I want to be sensitive to what's going on, and yet I also know this is a job that I chose to do and put myself into. I want to serve here. I want to be a light in the darkness. And so I wanted to come here today, but it took me a minute to get my head in the game. And now it's here. And so what I did, I listened to about 3 or 4 songs, and I just got fired up. I listened to songs that bring me memories of either time with my kids, or I have one song that I listened to that my niece and I listened when we were in Tofino, and we laughed so hard in the car together. So I love that song because it reminds me of that. So pick a few songs and make a playlist in your phone. Make a playlist and name it something fun. Don't be like playlist 31. No, give it a name. Name it you, like Katey's Pump Up, Katey's Mood Boost. But you're not Katey. Unless you're Katey, then name it Katey. But give it your name and what it's going to do for you. Your name, what's it going to do for you? Your name and how you're going to feel. Seriously, do this. It will work like a charm. All right, I'm keeping this one to 15 minutes tonight because I am recording in the evening, the day before a really hectic day in my world. So I am going to get all of my stuff ready. When you listen to this, it's going to be a hump day. It is going to be the middle of the week, and I hope this helps you. I am praying for praying for rain, praying for all of those who are in need of prayers today, and sending you lots of love and goodness from here at the Big Messy Bun.